Hey folks, I'm Isaac. In this video we are going to be making the DIY Fleece Beanie Kit with Polartec. Stick with me. What you're going to get in this kit will be 4 main panel pieces as well as 1 headband piece. What you're going to need for this kit will be thread snips, tweezers, scissors, and clips. This kit can be made with both a serger or a hole machine. If you have a serger, that's great. You can follow all the same construction steps that we're going to go through later in the video. But if you have a hole machine, there's a few more things that we need to go over before we get started. It's important that we talk a little bit about what types of stitches you can use to make apparel. Now, one of the most common stitches that you'll see when you look at any of your t-shirts or other things that are made with knits or stretchy wovens is going to be made with a serger. That's this guy right here. Because this is an entry-level kit, we're going to be showing you how to perform an overcast stitch on your hole machine. Now, it should be said that we don't recommend using a hole machine for all apparel items. However, I would highly recommend looking into getting a serger if you plan on going down the path of making more apparel items. Now to set up your machine. This is going to be a little different than other kits that we've worked on. You're going to change your machine from a straight stitch to an overcast stitch. Now an overcast stitch is going to be somewhat of a combination of a straight stitch and a zigzag stitch. The purpose of the overcast stitch is to cast the needle over the raw edge of your fabric so that it encapsulates that fabric and protects it. Many machines have 2 different types of overcast stitches. One will cast the needle to the left and one will cast the needle to the right. We're going to be using the one that casts the needle to the right because I'm going to feed the fabric through the machine so that the raw edge is on my right side. As always, we recommend that you check your thread, needle, and tension. And for most knits and other apparel fabrics, we recommend that you use either a universal or a ballpoint needle. Now, if this is your first time using an overcast stitch, we highly recommend that you use some scrap fabric, preferably stretch knit or stretch woven, to practice this stitch because it's going to feel a little weird at first to see that needle jump off the edge of your fabric, but it's going to come out great. The first thing we're going to do is sew together 2 of our main panel pieces. We're going to do this by identifying the front and back of each of those panel pieces. We're going to put them together face to face, and then we're going to sew along one edge of those 2 panel pieces. Now we're going to repeat the same steps on the other 2 panels. Once you have all 4 of those sewn together in 2 pairs, you're going to match them up and sew them together so that all 4 of those panels are connected. We're going to do that by opening up the 2 pattern pieces and we're going to match them up face to face, and then we'll sew them together with 1 continuous seam. Now we're going to go ahead and prepare the headband to attach to the main panel. We're going to do this by folding it in half, wrong sides to wrong sides, and we're going to fold it long ways, and then we'll run a basting stitch to hold that in place. Once you have this folded in half and basted in place, we're going to go ahead and fold it in half one more time, and we're going to be sewing together the short seams. At this point, we're going to take our headband piece that we just finished and we're going to put it on top of the main panel pieces, and then we're going to sew together all of the overlocked and raw edges that you have left. So just keep in mind that when you finish this, you're going to want the unfinished edge of your headband to be on the inside of the hat. So sew this so that when you flip it out, the inside will be on the inside of the hat. At this point, we're going to turn the main hat panel out so that the grid fleece is on the outside. And then we're going to take that headband piece that we just finished and put it over the top of the main hat assembly. Now you're going to want to make sure that the raw edge of the overlocked seam that you created on the headband is facing out so that when you turn it over, it'll be on the inside of the hat. I'm going to go ahead and line up that overlocked seam with one of the seams of the hat panels so that everything lines up nicely. You're all set. Congratulations on making our DIY Fleece Beanie Kit. Check out our other kits for more MYOG fun, like the DIY Pack and Cue kit. Make sure you take pictures and tag us on Instagram. Thanks for watching.